Hey guys, we're going to talk about Nosotros commands. We are going to do quite a bit of reviewing about usted commands because they're kind of based on that. So I'm going to start out by reviewing that here pretty quickly. But first off, the Nosotros commands express the idea of let's. Okay, so let's all go do something. Now we did learn that you can use vamos plus the infinitive to kind of create that same sort of idea, but this is going to be like the better way to do it. Okay, so basically Nosotros commands express the idea of let's, let's go eat or whatever. And essentially you're going to be adding the little MOS here to the usted command forms. So it's been, I think it was chapter 9 we talked about usted command forms. So I'm going to review that, and then we're going to take that and you're just going to add this MOS to it to create these Nosotros commands. Okay? So remember with the usted commands, you take the yo form of the present verb and you're going to drop that O. Okay? Sometimes it's going to create a spelling change with our stems, remember? But for the AR verbs, you're going to add an E after you drop that O, and for the ER/IR verbs, you're going to add an A after you drop that O. And for the most part, you keep the stem changes to the irregular ones. Okay, so here are some examples of those usted commands. Okay, here I've put the infinitives in this column. Here I have given you the yo forms in the present. And then here it is after we dropped the O and then we added the opposite ending. So this is where we're adding the E to the AR verbs and the A to the ER/IR verbs. Okay, so if I have the verb estudiar, the yo form of the present is estudio. This is an AR verb, so after I drop this O, I have estudié. Okay, and remember that's the usted command. Okay, where I'm telling the one to study. Okay, here with leer, I have taken the ER ending off when I make the yo form, leo, and then when I am giving the usted command, it is lee. And then I have escribir. The yo form is escribo. It's an ER/IR verb, so when I take the yo off, I have escriba. Then we have hacer, and remember it has an irregular yo form, hago, and so when I drop that O, I keep that spelling change, and I have haga, okay? And then poner, again, I have an irregular yo form in the present, pongo, and so I keep that, and I have ponga. Hopefully that sounds familiar to you. It's been a couple chapters. They do have some spelling changes. We talked about these. If your verb ends in one of these endings here, CAR, GAR, or ZAR. So for example, buscar, the yo form is busco, but then when it comes time to add the different ending on, because I'm going to be adding an E on since it's an AR verb, I have a spelling change that happens and I have busque, okay? Jugar, juego is my yo form, and because I'm going to be adding the E on, since it's an AR verb, it's juegue. Empezar, and then empiezo, and again, because I'm adding an E to this ending, I change that Z to a C, empiece. Alright, remember these irregular usted commands? Dar became de. Estar, oh, dar means to give, by the way, so this would be give. Estar, este. Saber, that means to be. Saber, to know, sepa. Ser, to be again, sea. And then ir, this was the weird one, right? Vaya. So those are really irregular usted commands. Alright, so hopefully that refreshed your memory of usted commands. Let's go ahead and look at, again, we're adding the MOS to those usted commands. Okay, so this is from, trabajar, which means to work. So it is an AR verb, so that way when we change it here to the usted command, you've got an E on the end of it. Trabajemos juntos. So let's work together, right? That's how that would translate. Conservemos energía. So conservar would be an AR verb. So when I make it the usted command, it would end in an E. And then I would add the mos, and it would be let's conserve energy. Okay. Ayudemos a preservar las selvas tropicales. So again, ayudar is an AR verb, so I've got an E on the end of it. When I change it to the usted command, ayudemos, and that would be let's help to preserve the rainforest. Quidar is again an AR verb, and so I've got the E there. And I would go ahead and add the MOS, and here I would do let's take care of the environment. Okay. Oh, and if you keep some of these irregular ones, like in the exercise we're going to do here in just a minute, you'll see some of the irregular ones too. So we'll do a little bit more practice. Go ahead and turn in your book to 341, so page 341. We're going to look at exercise 7 on that page, so page 341. At exercise 7, it says your school's ecology club is making plans for upcoming Save Our Planet Week. Explain what your club wants everyone at school to do by writing Nosotros Commands from the infinitives. All right. And you look at the modelo, it's one of the sentences we already have. It's trabajar juntos, to work together. Okay? And then when we change that to a command, trabajemos juntos. Okay? Just like we have there. All right, let's go ahead and look at number 1. It says limpiar las calles cerca del colegio, to clean the streets near the school. Okay, so we're going to make this a let's. Okay, so limpiar, if you notice there, is an AR verb. So you should be changing when you make the usted command, you'll be changing the word to an I at the end, limpié, and then you're going to be adding the MOS, right? Limpiemos. Okay, and then you'll simply be adding that rest of that phrase, right? Limpiemos las calles cerca del colegio. Limpiemos, okay? Let's go ahead and look at número 2. Reciclar los periódicos y las revistas. So to recycle newspapers and magazines. All right, you should be taking that one and having RECICL, and that's an AR verb, so you're going to add E, and then add MOS. Okay, let's recycle. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Llevar el vidrio al centro de reciclaje. So to take glass to the recycling center. So you've got llevar. You're going to go ahead and add, since it's an AR, you're going to change that to an E and add the MOS, and then add the rest of the phrase. So let's take the glass to the recycling center. Let me scroll down here just a second. All right, número 4, pedir la ayuda de todos, to ask all to help, basically. Now this one has a stem change, right? So it's PID, and then pedir, it's an IR verb, so we're going to add an A to make the usted command, and then we're going to add the MOS. So pidamos. Let's ask all to help. Okay, so pidamos la ayuda de todos. All right, número 5, it is a negative command, but it doesn't really change a whole lot, but you would put no in front of it. Okay, so you have usar, no usar carros por una semana, so don't use cars for a week. So you're going to take the usar, and it's going to be US. You're going to change the A to an E, and then you're going to add MOS. No usemos carros por una semana. So let's not use cars for a week. Okay. Número 6. Ir en autobús o en bicicleta al colegio. So to go by bus or bicycle to school. So ir, remember, is irregular. Remember that it is vaya. And I'm, in that case, going to use it like it is. And we have vayamos, right? Vamos en autobús o en bicicleta al colegio. So let's go by bus or bicycle to school. Okay, número 7. This one has a stem change in the yo form. So remember it's pongo, but we are not going to use that O. We're going to take it off. And since it's an ER-IR verb, we're going to change it to an A. And then we're going to add the MOS. And it is to put bags in the cans in the cafeteria. So let's put, right? Let's put bags. And then hacer. Remember, hacer is irregular in the yo form, so it's hago, but we're going to take that O off. Since hacer is an ER verb, we're going to change it to an A. And then we're going to add MOS, right? Okay, to make posters in order to put in the classes. Let's make posters. All right, hopefully that, I know it's a little complicated, but once you start doing it, it's not too bad, right? Let me know if you have any questions. That is the Nosotros command.